And we are live.
Hey yo, welcome to the wonderful world of Hungry Heath. I'm not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I have studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my wife, the sensational Shelly Eats Steak. Together we host what I call the Friday Night Feast. This time it's every Friday night, 6:30 Central. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a couple little snacks, show y'all how to do it, then we spend the rest of the evening just chewing the fat with all of our friends in the Hungry Horde. Hope you can tune in sometime.
Oh no,
We'd love to have you
underwater.
over.
Want to get paid today?
She said we look like we're underwater. Okay.
Oh no.
Hold on, because the internet was.
Bubbly.
Yeah, we do kind of look like it. Okay, let me switch real quick. So we'll probably fade into Kitty and then we'll fade back out. Oh, see, it's like it's not even showing the 5.
Oh no. Go to the 2 then.
I am on the 2 and they're saying we look
no
underwater. But the 5 is not even up at all. What is up with that? Okay, I see the 5 on my phone. So let me see. We're just going to try to update here. Let me try again. Refresh networks.
I guess what we need to do is start rebooting the computer every time. I don't know.
Oh, there we go. There it is. All right, we're going to switch over.
Did we swim to the surface?
Well, it takes a few seconds.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
There.
Fingers crossed.
Well, it's kind of going in and out, y'all. I don't know.
So sorry.
It decided, before the live that didn't know if we were going to do it. I saw Laura said she just ate some wings. These, y'all, yesterday at Kroger, these are their marinated. I'm sure they're probably crappy. Yeah. But they're sriracha mustard glazed really good wings.
And then she took some sour cream and mixed it with some Kroger sriracha. The brand is called Ox Brand. I've never heard of them before. I don't know if you can even see that, especially in the water.
Yeah. But we
and I just realized too, right before we went live, I told her, I said, this is probably the worst food to be eaten on camera. That or ribs.
That's what I think I ate 9. No, I ate 8. And I was just like, I'm full. But thanks to Shauna and Sharon and Steph, we were were working or testing something new we got. So we had to have wings to make sure, because to me, wings is how you determine how good something is, right?
And we actually started cooking them about an hour before this, trying to get it done beforehand.
Yeah,
but we had to make several trips because we had to fine-tune the best way to use it.
Right. We were like, oh, goodness. Okay, let's find I went by the little cookbook that came with it, but it said $3.90, and I'm like, I've never done my wings at $3.90. I usually do $4 or $4.25. Excuse me. But yeah, $3.90. I mean, it cooks, but I like that extra crispy skin, y'all. Like, I like the skin where it's bubbling and popping and crispy. So finally was working out where to get that, because I, still learning where's the hot spots, where's, what's a good temp for everything. And ours before our air fryer was going out, y'all, it was getting hotter than what you set it at.
Oh,
so we used to set it at 400. But if we set it at 400 to cook something, it was like it was at 450. So we started turning it down to 350, and that worked better. So I mean, I knew it was going down, but I was trying, I'm like, I'm going to use it till it just decides it's gone. Which, speaking of, with our old air fryer, what would you all do? We were talking about it because we recycle all of our canned goods. He takes it in and gets us, I don't know, $10 or whatever every few months. should we take the air fryer, except for the trays? We're keeping the trays so we can use that on the smoker or in a new one. But should we try to just sell it, on Facebook Marketplace? Maybe somebody give us, I don't know, $5 or $10 if, somebody's handy and likes to work on them, or should we just scrap it for the scrap parts?
Well, if we're selling it, can we sell it without the trays? Will anybody actually buy it, though?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. What do y'all think?
And if I scrap it, do I need to strip it down?
And speaking of little projects, I put on there, what is the last home project you did? Because if you notice, the thumbnail had some fences on there. So somebody actually got up early this morning. I don't know what time you got up, 6?
6, yeah.
And started working on our fence.
I fed the dogs, ate my breakfast, hung out with Dustin on his channel for a little while, and then I cut out as soon as the light went up. As soon as it got light enough outside, I can see the work.
Yeah. So he started working on it, and then he noticed, it's a little harder to replace
just single pickets.
We're going to have to do like a group at a time.
Yeah. Because the pickets that broke when I try to put the new one in, they're wider because the one on there they're hanging up now have shrunk from being there for so long. But they've been there for what?
10 years, 11 years.
Yeah. So.
Well, he came out. It was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah. So, anyways, and we're gonna kind of try to keep this short because
we got plans today.
Oh, well, I was gonna actually explain so people don't. Some people that are watching, their imagination goes after dark. But anyhow, no,
she's not here.
No, she is.
Oh no, she usually doesn't hang. Okay,
Hi. She's got a busy day, so she's listening to us. But no, there's actually a couple markets. There's an oddities market. Has anybody ever gone to those? So it's an oddities. Now some of them. I was watching somebody who went to one, I think in Florida, and they had to pay. It was like 5 or 10. I hate the pay ones, but this one isn't the huge. I think the huge big one is called Obscurities and Oddities Market, and it's like nationwide. This is kind of a local one, and so it's free parking, free admission, indoors, cool AC. It's at a brewery, y'all. And so we're going to go to that because there's one vendor I saw because I look at all the Instagram people and see what they're selling and everything. And one of them, she has some really cool soaps. And I'm like, let me know if anybody else is one of these bougie soap people that you like the fancy scented and fancy looking soap. So she does them like really cool. She did one that like had rainbow sprinkles inside. Wow. And then she has some where she puts like a little like a soap coffin on top of the soap slice.
That looks cool.
It's really cool looking. Like she does scenes on the soap itself. And I just love that kind of stuff. So I definitely want to hit
ones like that. Those ones you're not allowed to use.
But I use mine
because they were decorative.
They are considered like decorative soaps, but I always I use it because otherwise all it does is just collect dust, y'all. So I want to use it and enjoy it. So I do enjoy them. And then last night we also went to a market, which was a lot of fun. I did record a little bit for the Warden Report because there was a couple what are they called? Pyro acrobats or whatever.
Yeah, I just call them fire dancers.
Yeah, fire dancers. And that was really cool last night. And there was some cool stuff. And there's this one today. There's also another one going on at another brewery called Bad Astronaut. And I know the one who runs that. She's really cool. So I don't know. Depending on how fast, both of them only go until 6 p.m. And then
there's a restaurant we used to go to all the time.
Not all the time.
Well,
we've gone to before.
As many times as possible. They used to. We haven't been. I don't think we've been since we were keto, right?
Probably not. Well, we might have once.
So I remember we used to go with your mom and Louie a lot. They have a giant.
It's high dollar.
Yeah, it's a kind of it's a steakhouse, but they have a really nice
like
the giant salad bar.
Like huge, like where they have a wheel of Parmesan and a wheel of a couple other cheeses, and you go there and scrape the cheese off the wheel itself.
It's like, have you ever seen the salad bar at the Brazilians? It's like that, but better.
Yeah, it's like
those are already really impressive.
Like they even sell the salad bar as a meal option if you want it.
And
just having
that too.
Yeah, there's like little lunch meat. But they also have prime rib, and they have ribeye, of course, by the ounce.
And 16 ounce minimum, you said.
Yeah. But it ended up, it would be like $58 for a 16 ounce ribeye. I don't think that's bad when it comes with the salad bar, which I'm telling y'all, that salad bar is nice. And it comes with one side, and they have Brussels sprouts as a side.
But what we were getting at is reason why we're going tonight. We've been wanting to go to this one for a while. We've been trying. Whenever I book reservations, I love using Open Table because I get points. I always chase down the points to get extra bonuses and stuff. Because you rack up enough points, you can turn in for a free dinner somewhere. Yeah. Well, you can only book with them through Yelp. And every time we go, all the times we want to go are taken. And the only way we can get in is at 9:00.
Yeah.
Or we drive an hour to get there and then hope they can get us a seat.
Right. Because they only open reservations up only 30 days in advance. And like, seriously, they're booked up like immediately. Like, I think you wanted to look for our anniversary and they're already booked up till 9 p.m. So it's
I wanted to go for my birthday, but it's too far out.
Yeah, we have to wait and do it 30 days out. So it's
so
really
I'm just
nice.
Playing around today, looking in, and like it had an opening at 7. It's like, but I'm taking it. If she ends up not wanting to go, we can always cancel it. But I'm taking it.
But yeah, it's called Taste of Texas. It's got lots of write-ups, like a Texas Monthly and everything. It's supposed to be like the steakhouse to go to, which again we have gone a couple times.
You can even go to their website and order their meats delivered to you.
Yeah.
And I think they even have a recipe section on the website too.
Yeah, and they have a museum in the restaurant as well.
Don't they have
because of course it's Texas.
Don't they also have a statue of Sam Houston in the front of it?
No, that was a different restaurant. But it's over near what's called Katy Freeway, which is kind of
I just call it Katy.
It's a hassle to get to, y'all. So
we're gonna have to take the tollway, and like I said, it's gonna take about an hour to get over there.
Yeah. But we'll be kind of halfway there when we're at these breweries.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say hello to everyone.
Says the dress code is semi-formal.
Business casual.
So I'm wearing a t-shirt right now in case I drop, but I'm going to change shirts before we leave.
And that's why I'm kind of dressed up a little bit here. Toy TQ Cat said, "Hi, Shelly, Lord of the Horde Heath."
Thank you.
And all. I love that, Lynn. That's awesome. And Sharon's here, and she said, "Oh no, underwater." Yeah, hopefully this is probably the best it's gonna get for right now. Rickwood's here. Hey, Joe says hi, his folks. And Laura's here. She said, "Hi, everyone." And Premature Jack-o'-lantern says, "Hey, yo, been a busy bee prepping for the boys later." Oh, how exciting. I wondered if it was, I couldn't remember, it was Saturday night or Sunday night, because I messaged you last night because I was showing you something cool I found, and you never replied, Renee. I'm calling you out. So one of the booths last night, I thought it was really cool. They took like old lamps, but they made the bulbs into alien heads. So then when you would turn the light on, so it was like very industrial looking, but you would turn it on and the alien head was then lighting up. And some of them were like, I think one of them had like a green light and the others had like orange light on it. Oh, nice. It was really cool, but they had some awesomely cool stuff. And one of the reasons I went there is because last night, one of them was this really neat coffee brewer or roaster. I don't know what the correct term is, but anyways, and they were selling their coffee there and they had free samples. So I tried their witch's brew, I think, or witch's something. That was really good. And I should have tried it. They had a Cthulhu flavored one, which was like a caramel chocolate, but they were like, it was sold out. So I don't know what it tastes. I should have tasted it, right? They had it there, duh. But then they had one that they call like their darkest roast.
Oh, wow.
And it's supposed to be like really freaking dark, she said. It's really good. So if you're like really into dark roast coffee. And then, of course, they had pumpkin queen, y'all. So I had to get the pumpkin queen. Pumpkin. And she was like, it's so good. I was like, oh, yeah, I got to get it then. Laura S. said, I just ate some wings also. Nice. They're so good, y'all. They were really good. Okay, Sharon said we're better now. Okay, good.
Thank you.
And Patty's here. Hey, Patty. She goes, hey, guys, I'll be listening, but I have eggs to peel, a casserole to put together, laundry to fold, all the things. Yeah, because it's what?
A typical Sunday.
What, you have, about 12 days left until you leave? Something like that, 12 to 15 days. Here we go. Here's our number one project person. Sharon said, today's projects: weeded by the deck, took a load of soil to the side of my barn. Wow. Yeah, I'm in this. Pressure washed north side of house and the walkway. Jeez, girl, you've been busy.
Leave something for somebody else.
What did I do today? Well, my project is I put wings in our wonderful new air fryer.
Right.
There's my project. Did I even do anything else?
I don't think so. You just slept late like normal. That's your typical Sunday. Your Sunday scenario.
Yeah, because yesterday was so long.
Yeah.
Oh, I talk about it in the board report, so I won't repeat myself. Said you'd have to clean the air fryer a little bit to sell. At least make it sparkle from the outside. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I feel my conundrum is I feel bad because it's obviously not working.
Right.
And I don't know if it's fixable. I don't know how fixable air fryers are. And I don't know if it's worth the trouble doing that or if it's easier just to scrap it.
Because what I'm figuring is when I take the couple bags of cans with me down there to scrap them, I'll just hand it to them and say, look, give it to me. Whatever you can for it, even if it's just $5, or even if they just throw it away for me.
Yeah.
At least it'll get gone.
Renee said, rude, Heath. I heard you catch yourself. She usually does it. And like I am the only one with a dark mind.
In this group, you're the ringleader.
Laura said, last project is still happening. I'm going through tubs of 20 years of storage. I can only do a little at a time, I bet. Well, and how are you feeling, Laura? Because I know you started doing the PTSD or PSMF. How's it working for you? Or is it helping with your pain? Because I think that's your main goal, right? Shauna said, hey, y'all, sitting in my brother's garage while he puts in my new car stereo.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how nice. That's going to be so exciting. Oh,
well, you're going to
love it.
Once he has it up, tune into us on YouTube on your radio, on your phone, and listen to it through the car.
Right? And Renee said, Shelly got those pretty nails.
Yeah, she did.
And I got my toes done too yesterday, y'all. So I did go, and I think it's been a year. I couldn't remember. I know the last time we went before the cruise last year, so before June to get our nails done. I don't know if we've gotten our nails done since then anywhere. But anyways, so it's been a long time. At least I know I haven't gotten them done this year, so at least 8 months. So I did get a mani-pedi yesterday, and that kind of delayed everything. So yeah, there's my nails.
Is this in the way? Yeah. I'm trying to make sure it's not on camera.
Renee said, all those speed bumps to go to this place, is that a sign? So yeah,
Is Xfinity back?
There. I'm so sorry. I don't know. The 5 has just been in and out today. And then in the 2, we look like we're underwater. So I guess that's another reason to tell us to get out here quickly, right? So let me get these comments read. Shauna said, on my phone, so no app for me, right?
Right? You can do it, but it's a lot harder.
Yes. Renee said, oh crap, was cleaning last night. I did see those lights last night. Super cute. Love the industrial look, but the price tag $72. It did. $72 for a little lamp. So I know.
Was that a piece or the pair?
No, just each lamp. Each little lamp. They also had, and I was like, I couldn't remember if you even liked this, so let us know. Let us know if we made the right decision. They had a monkey head decanter set. So a clear glass monkey head. It was just the head was the decanter. And then it came with 2 monkey head shot glasses. But I did not get it because I was like, well, one.
She's not replying.
One, I was like, I don't know if you'd want, where would you even put a monkey head decanter and shot glasses? And I know you're not like a drinker of like where you take shots. So I was like, well, I mean, it was a cool piece, but I was just like, I just don't know if you would be into it. So let me know. Did I make the right choice? Shauna said, my first project got 3 weeks of laundry put away. Wow. And download 3 years of KPL pics to work on next weekend. Way to go.
Speaking of, that's what I'm going to do next. Remember, I'm going to start a load of clothes or laundry.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome, Shauna. Rickwood said, scrap it. Most people just go to Wally World and buy one, right? That's what I figured too. Now, sometimes at a garage sale, I have sold broken things. Like I sold a broken old like cheap grill, right? Yeah. Outside grill. But the guy got it, but he looking at his truck.
He was a scrapper.
He was a scrapper or someone who he said he liked to
Mr. Fix It.
Yeah, but he liked to tinker
with them, yeah.
With stuff. He said he's retired and he likes to find stuff and try to tinker it and see if he can fix it.
Oh, maybe he'll want
and I was just like, oh, that's cool.
You know? Just take it. But yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. So he bought like a lot of like the stuff that was like $5. I was like, well, it probably needs some fixing. He was like, oh, that's what I want. I was like, well, I mean, that's a great hobby. If you're retired, go around to garage sales and pick up cheap stuff that then you can work on. And if he gets it to fix, he can either use it or then he can sell it for profit, you know. But yeah, scrap it probably. Deal. Renee said, ringleader, you better turn to your right and look at the queen ringleader. Me? Innocent me?
Two of you are like frickin' frack.
I'm innocent, Renee. Everybody knows that.
Or it'd be better call you like, no, I won't do that. I'll leave it
Shauna
alone.
said, in celebration of life for mom's friend later this afternoon. Aw, our hearts go out to you. Renee said, did he get his foot worked on? I got the stuff.
That's as far as it went. We got plans.
I mean, last night we didn't get home till what? It was 10?
Almost, yeah. right before.
And then you still had to schedule everything for today.
Yeah.
So we were up late, so we didn't have time to do that. But I did get the stuff at the Heb, and I read all on how to do it. And all of them start with, they want you to soak your foot first,
Okay.
or clean it well, and then we should do that. So yes, I got the stuff though. And then everybody's saying how we're frozen.
And then obviously we got plans tonight.
Yeah. Laura S. said PSMF is easy and I'm enjoying it. Oh,
Nice.
good. But still dealing with pain. Oh, my
sorry.
husband left on a work trip and I'm worried being here without him. I could use some prayers. Oh, well, everybody give Laura prayers, send her good vibes and everything. Make sure we can lower her pain levels so she'll be good there. But Laura, reach out if you need anything. Renee said, that's my lady in white bleeding through to your feed.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Rickwood said, hugs and prayers to Laura. Thank you. Oh, Rickwood said, Shelly, there are solar flares in the last couple of days. Oh, maybe that's it.
Huh.
Sure, Laura. Well, we're here. So again, we have the chat. So even if you just need to talk, sometimes I know, like my therapist, y'all, she says you do these, and maybe Renee's heard of this. It's called threes. You do your threes to, like, if you're having like 80 or anything like that. And what you do is right in that moment, what are 3 things you see? What are 3 things you smell? And what are 3 things you hear? And what are 3 things you can touch?
What does that do though? Does it reset
It
you?
refocuses your mind. So if if you're really having anxiety, or you're upset, or sometimes I go down that tunnel, like I spiral down, right? And so that it kind of stops that spiraling. And if you're having negative self-talk, anything where you're doing something that's negative, or you're feeling bad in any way, then that helps refocus your mind.
Nice.
Is what she said. So let me know. Sharon is not a fan of monkeys. And this was like, from what was the movie? It's a scary movie with a monkey head. That's what it looked like to me.
Wizard of Oz. The
Well,
flying monkeys is what got me.
Renee said, well, I'm going to try to work on making the top of the cabinet displays friendly, and would like to get little shelves to hang on my walls. I do like all things dark and odd. We'll
keep our eyes peeled.
Laura said, okay, Heath, I have still been drinking Diet Cokes about 3 a week. I had one yesterday and I'm really hurting today. I'm done with them. Going to see if it makes a difference. Oh.
Because what I've done, because I still love sodas, I switched over to Zevia. And I had a list. I was running back and forth, checking all the different grocery stores. And I was ordering from Amazon also. But we finally found at Sam's, the 24-pack is the best deal we can get. And it's the multi-different flavors.
Yeah, on the Zevia. If you still have to have that. Or what have you been doing lately?
Right? Me?
Yeah.
I'm drinking the Zevias.
No, like when we go out to eat, like tonight. What have you been doing?
Do we have them? They're in the car.
All 3 of them?
Yeah, I put them all in the car. Y'all know, I've seen it before, or I've shown it before anyways, where I carry my liquid Zevia, the little squirt pack of it, so I can add it to my iced tea when we go out to eat. Well, I think we learned it first from Shauna. It's the Mio flavor enhancers.
Yeah.
We looked at those, but then right next on the at HEB, right next to it, I think the Mio was like almost $5, weren't they?
I think it was 4.
3 or 4, something like that. Well, right next to that, HEB had their brand for I think $2.98 a bottle, and then all different kind of flavors. And I'm telling you, they're really good.
Yeah.
And then Shelly found them also at
Aldi. So look at Aldi.
Yeah.
If you're like, I don't know the reasoning for why you want like a Coke or your soda. Like for me, I love just plain ice water. It's really good. He just can't. He needs some kind of flavor.
Yeah.
And so the water enhancers working at Aldi, they actually have 2 different ones. One of them, just the regular one, has sucralose in it. So if you're trying to avoid that, look for the one that says 0, The zero one is made with stevia, if you can handle stevia. But those had a tropical flavor, which is what I got, Heath, a black cherry, and a lemonade. And I thought those were, good options if that's what you're wanting. That might help you.
And it's really good, too, because then I just at the restaurant now, I just order water, which they don't charge. I shoot that in there. And occasionally it does confuse them, though, when I do that. Because they'll come back to refill it, and then the water's colored. Like, what?
That's what happened last night, is Heath was running out, and the waiter had to tell the helpers,
Yeah.
Hey, refill. And he was telling her, because she was just like, oh, that's agua. And he was like, see, and she's like, ah. Because they think, he ordered like a pink lemonade or something.
Right.
Sharon
they don't serve.
Sharon says, okay, who agrees with me that Heath needs one size smaller shirts?
Why do you hate me being comfortable?
It's not about me. Look.
Yes, it is. That's why I wear them. This is a 3X.
Okay, but I'm saying, how comfortable is it if you have to pull it all up and do all of this?
Do you see me doing all that?
Yeah, you do.
You're doing it.
No, you do it. I was fixing it to where how it would actually be worn.
What I do when I'm dealing with it, I do it even more so when I wear the size y'all want me to wear. It chokes me. That's why I pull it down. That's why it hangs off of me.
Yeah.
And I hate it when it's tied up on my neck and everything.
I know.
It
I hate
really, really bothers me. For me, comfort is number one.
Okay, you don't have to get offensive.
No, I'm not. I'm just letting you know.
We just think, you look, it wouldn't
look more presentable. I know.
Yes.
But then I feel icky. It like skeeves me to wear clean stuff that clings to me.
Yeah, you don't.
I hate. I loathe it.
I don't mind things being tight on me, like shirts and stuff, but it just bothers him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like any type of restriction.
Right. That's why I don't wear a watch. I don't wear rings. I don't wear anything. I hate stuff confining on me.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Renee said, I do a lot of manifestation work, and though not for all, it helped me a ton. Oh, I like this. Write positive thoughts with dry erase on mirrors or posted all over your house as well. I love that. That is really good. And the one thing I did for a while, honestly, I haven't done it lately, but I used to start my day writing 3 things I'm grateful for. And it just kind of had like that, starting the day with a positive outlook and a grateful outlook. It just seems to make the day overall better.
That one guy that I always watching on YouTube, where he does the interviews with all the wrestlers and stuff.
Yeah.
He does that. He said he starts every day, starts and ends it with 3 things I'm grateful for. And he does that. He ends every interview the same thing. He asks his guests to name 3 things.
Oh,
that's
see?
pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think that's just like Renee said, having that, positive mindset, and writing positive things. Sharon said, what about V-necks?
Those are great, but I'm also a weirdo in that I've gotten a lot of heat for this too. I want pockets. It goes back to when I used to work cabinets, and then it's just handy. Because I don't even know where I put it now. I think it's laying. I know it's actually in my pocket. I think. Hold on. I carry my pen with me, and this is my stylus for my phone because I have fat fingers and I can't type without it. So if I have a V-neck, it hangs here, and I hate that too. So I'm a funny animal. I'm sorry. V-necks don't do that.
Yeah, it's harder to find
V-neck with a pocket.
With a pocket.
Right.
And it's hard to even find T-shirts with pockets nowadays.
Especially hard to find them with pictures on them.
I know they never do it.
Yeah, I had to special order them whenever I find them.
Laura said, I'm with you, Heath. I don't want tight, and I hate it around my neck. Yeah, I do hate, like, I can't wear turtlenecks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
And, some people, they love turtlenecks, and I've just never been into a turtleneck.
And used to, I'd only wear muscle shirts. I'm glad I grew out of that.
Me too.
And not tank tops, but muscle shirts.
Renee said, I feel you on the clinging clothing. Yeah, he doesn't like the clinging, but I don't mind clinging clothing.
That's why I don't know. Pants,
that's
and
also
the only
why
reason I'm wearing them
pants.
right now because we're not going to come home before we go out later.
I know. Laura said, that's a great idea for a September challenge. Oh, do the 3 gratitudes. Oh, that's a nice challenge, right? Nice. That is. Shauna said, I was listening through my new stereo, but couldn't chat. Well, isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Sharon said, I might be able to find you V-neck pocket shirts. Okay. Then that might be a good, then you would try it.
I would at least try it. If you're going to do that, let's do it with just one, just in case.
Right.
Because what if I hate it? You want to order like a whole box of them or something?
And, we honestly, I can't remember the last time we bought new clothes.
That's part of it too. These still fit. I work from home.
Yeah.
The only time I'm on camera is for y'all and in meetings at work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I was honestly, because it was warmer here earlier, I was thinking about running around without a shirt. So.
Renee said, solution, V-neck shirt and a styling fanny pack.
No.
Then you could be like The Rock.
No.
Renee says she hates turtlenecks, claustrophobic.
Yes.
Right. And I just feels like somebody's like choking me. It's like.
It feels me when the t-shirts are on my neck.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like that. I've actually gone and cut t-shirts before. Mm-hmm. And my mom's best friend, that's what she always did. She's like, she found that, now she's very top heavy. And she said that most of the shirts, they were just, it was too constricting. So she always would buy shirts and cut them. And then if she needed to, she would sew, like she would cut it and like cut like a V here to open it up more. And then she would then sew it under, back underneath so it looked that way.
And then I'm going to wear a button-up shirt here in a little while, but I'm going to undo probably the first 2 buttons.
Oh, I bet you are.
Just because it's more comfortable that way. That's why you rarely ever see me even wearing a tie.
But yeah, turtlenecks, I don't get how, I was like, it must be a northern thing. Like, I feel like if you're where it's really cold, maybe that makes sense. But otherwise, well.
Nope.
2ATQ Cat said, Shada showed off her new electronics, right? That's so cool. Sharon said, okay, what color? What would be a good, blue or green's usually a good color for you?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Only reason why I have
whatever's on sale.
Right. Only reason why I have so many red shirts, because like you said, they were on sale. And the company I was working for before, like when I was doing cabinets, was one outfit when we first got together, actually.
Oh.
My department was quality control. Every department in that company had different colored shirts. And ours was red.
Oh.
So I could wear red shirts to work and be okay. Cool. I didn't have to wear the company shirts. I just wear a red shirt.
Oh,
that's why I bought so many of them.
Yeah, well, it always seemed like, because you for a long time would always shop at Big and Tall, or I think it's now DXL.
Yeah,
and it was like the red shirts were always the ones that were on clearance.
Right.
So and that's what we do. We just, whatever's on sale, he's happy with, especially to try and see if it's a good fit. You know what I mean? No use, being like, well, because I know on Amazon, it's like, well, if you want the blue or the black, like they're the highest ones. But if you get like, red or orange or green, then all of a sudden it's like half the price.
And on stuff like that, I've never been brand loyal to any of them.
No. Laura said pocket t-shirts are on clearance right now at Walmart.
Okay, I've never bought clothes at Walmart.
Wow, my husband wants pockets also, so he understands.
Well, back in the day, like I was doing that job, I always had to carry a pen and a pencil because I had to get signatures for all the jobs, and then I was the carpenter, so I needed both of them. So it was just handy. And then it spiraled out of there too, even on the cruise. Carrying the room key, just easier to fit here.
Yeah, he just loves it.
It's handy. I mean,
and I like him being handy.
I mean, my hands are full. Well, I'm on a phone. Well, I don't have a pocket on my shorts, so I'll put it in this pocket.
When do you have shorts without pockets? Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, occasionally. I got a couple in there in the room. The ones I sit around the house with.
Oh, those type of shorts. Yeah. They're like gym shorts.
Right.
Yeah, because I was like, it's common on women not to have pockets.
Or if I do put pockets, those pockets, sometimes they don't hang. They'll end up falling down. The phone's too heavy, and they'll fall off of me. That's not fun.
I like this. Tweety Cat said Tebow probably has those shirts you want for like 50 cents each.
That's an idea too. I didn't think about that.
Well,
idea,
it's Tebow.
That's an idea too. I didn't think about that.
Right? Sharon said, I have a wholesale order soon. I'll add some if I find them. Yeah, let us know and then connect with us and we'll send the money. But yeah, that'd be cool. And then I guess we could check Walmart later. I have the app.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be good.
But if we do go to Walmart, you know what I want to get while we're there, right?
What?
Another jar of that really spicy paste.
I was going to look on their app.
Okay. Yeah.
Why go in store when you could just shop on the app?
Because then I can get that hot sauce. It's the only place around here I've seen that sells it.
Well, we're getting close to the hour. Do you have any? Haven't even told them how your MS has been and all that.
Actually, it's really, really good. I mean, I'm eating well. I mean, I'm taking my pills. I did take them a little late today because we just got busy. So I just figured, well, I'm going to sit down here and eat and all my friends. So while I'm sitting here, I'm just making my pill bottle out. And then what else? Oh, yeah. And we're supposed to also, when we go to leave, I wanted to start on it earlier, but I want to wash these. I got to do a load of clothes or laundry.
Laundry towels.
We got 2 or 3 loads. We actually need to do, I think, 3 loads of laundry. So I don't know if we're going to get them all done today. We're going to start a load when we leave, though.
Yeah, we'll start load. But how about your MS? Because how did you do this morning working on the fence?
Not too good.
Okay.
It's hot. It's stupid hot.
Mm-hmm.
I got this one little folding table that I used to carry in my truck for working, on these jobs. It came in handy. It works great when you were using it in the garage for a while, just like as a catch-all. When we walked in and out of it, setting stuff down. We're using it outside by the smoker now. There's the same thing. I was able to pick it up, take it out to the yard with me, set all my tools on it while I'm working on the fence. So that was pretty handy. But it's just too hot.
It's because it's like a work table where you could actually hang your tools on it and stuff, right?
Yeah. And the top comes off and the whole thing folds up. You can flat pack it if you need to.
Oh, wow. But when you said it's too hot, like what was happening?
I just get I cannot handle the heat. Even more so now, I can't handle the heat anymore.
So,
other than that, it's fine. I mean,
yeah.
Otherwise, if it wasn't so hot, I think I'd get a lot further done.
Yeah.
And then just trying to fit the pieces in there, because when the storm hit, only thing it did was break. Like I think there was 12 pickets on the fence that need to be replaced. Mm-hmm. I was only able to replace 4 of them, but they were all in between the pickets. So the only correct way to do it is remove like about 6 or 7 of them in a row and replace all of those. I can't just plop them in because the other ones have shrunken down.
Yeah, they don't fit right.
Yeah, or they've all sunk or shrunk. So now when you go to put one in, it doesn't fit. So I kind of had to lap them over, and it looks ugly when you're up there next to it. We're sitting here looking out over it, it looks fine. Look like they're all there, but they're just one. It looks funny because they're brand new, so they're not colored or discolored yet. And like I said,
yeah, but it's the fence line between us and the neighbors. Right. I don't think it's a big deal.
And then I bought a bunch of 1 1/4 screws to hang them on. Well, the ones that are lapping, the 1 1/4 doesn't fit. But luckily, I had enough 3-inch screws so I could still run it until it reaches. I was thinking about buying another box and going ahead and replacing those. But I was like, well, if we're going to replace all of them, we don't need the 3s really.
Renee said, put your air fryer up on Facebook Marketplace for trade for V-neck shirts.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. Renee said, I've actually had 2 patients in the past month with MS, and I wrote down your channel and Facebook page info for them as well as DDPY.
You know what we need to do? I need to send you, I have a whole bunch of them, of my business cards for the channel. I need to send you home and you just hand it to them. And then it has the QR code on it too.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do when you send her a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
So you can just hand them out to those patients.
Right? Wow.
That's cool though. Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, hopefully they're making progress, right?
But I really feel like for the MS, what's helping me, one is keto, my Abaggio, and the DDPY.
Yeah.
I really do feel like that's what it is. That's how I'm even able to change these few fence pickets.
Oh, Sharon said she made the zucchini vinegar and salt chips, and they turned out real super crispy.
In the air fryer?
In the dehydrator, right?
Oh, zips. I like that.
Yeah, let me know what time and temp you did them for, because we can never get ours.
They still kind of spongy.
In the center of them, they still have that, like, kind of like the egg life, where it's just a little
more pliable still.
Yeah.
But maybe we're cutting them too thick too.
We've done them on the mandolin real thin.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Or maybe we're doing them too thin. Yeah. I don't know. Let us know.
Yeah, well, how do you did. Tricks, please.
And 22 Cat said, "Oh, yum." Mm-hmm. Well, does anybody have any more questions for Heath about his MS? Anything you want to know? Or any last thoughts before we call it a night? I'll give it another minute if you have any questions, and then we'll head out of here. So we go
hot out there.
Shopping. No, it's air conditioned.
I hope so.
It said cold beer and even cooler AC.
I don't want any beer though.
No, we're not gonna have beer. I was never a beer person, even pre-keto.
I kind of was.
I was a free beer person, but I wasn't
what was the old one I used to tell you? My favorite was free and free light.
Right. Just to me, if there was like a bar place, I'd rather have like whiskey or scotch than a beer.
I still like that.
Right. Sharon said, I started at 135 for 8 hours to put them in the electric dehydrator. Okay. 135 for 8 hours in the electric dehydrator. Okay.
That's what we have.
Yeah. And then put them. So you like start them in the oven at 135?
Oh, see.
And then moved them to the dehydrator?
See, that's our problem, I guess, because we were doing just the dehydrator only.
Yeah. Renee said, a patient I had when I first started this employer followed through with keto. It was $597, has lost over 300, watches Facebook and your channel, but prefers to be quiet.
That's awesome,
thank you for watching.
Tell him thank you.
I mean, Renee, you are awesome to really go out there and help people, because I feel like a lot of times you see it in medicine where it's just like, get them in, get them out, you know?
Right.
And you go the extra mile showing how much you care for your patients, that you don't want to have to see them again, right? You want them to graduate and never need your assistance.
Just in case they're tuned in right now. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes,
that's
awesome.
Huge. Renee said another recent passed her hospital time by watching YouTube videos in a room. Wow.
You know what I figured out today too? It's I don't know if you call it a non-scale victory or not. I'm going to have to augment my belt.
Oh.
I'm going to have to add another hole
to get it tighter?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've already had to do it twice on this belt. I have to do it again.
Wow. Sharon said the Breville on dehydrator mode at 135. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And then where did you go from there? Renee said, well, the hospital food pyramid is not helpful for wounds. Exactly.
Right.
And I think that's what really helped me when I had my wound is, when I was in the hospital, I immediately went keto while in the hospital. I didn't wait. So if you're watching, you don't have to wait till you get home. Right. Do it now. It'll benefit you so much more. And then
what she did when they brought her the menu, circle the ones she did not, and mark out the ones she did not want. And she made her own keto menu from what they had.
Right. And then, when I was getting with the surgeon back home, following up with them, I was staying really strict keto, and I was eating, I remember, a lot of yogurt.
You even did the same thing on the flight home.
On
the meal.
And I really think that's what helped my wound heal so fast, is not only being keto, so basically avoiding any inflammatory foods, but also I was having a lot, like every single day I had yogurt. And I think the probiotics in yogurt and I was just eating the unsweetened yogurt. So I know not everybody's a fan of that, but at the time, my main goal was to heal her up as fast as possible.
I think it really helped you, honestly. One of the first channels you found was Dr. Berry.
Well, yeah. But I mean, just eating that yogurt every day, I think it's a good source of protein and probiotics. I think that really helped for wound healing. Patty said, did I miss how's Heath's foot?
It still hurts. We bought the stuff to fix it, or at least the to try and fix it.
Yeah.
But it got to the house yesterday, but we haven't actually started using it. We just been busy. We had things coming up and stuff, and we just got busy. My plan is to use it tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Sharon said, I have one of those old electric element dehydrators with round stack racks. It's old. Oh, okay.
That's what we had.
She said she'll post a picture.
Mine burnt up.
Yeah, so we'll have to, because I'm just wondering, like, should we do it in the new air fryer and then move it to the actual dehydrator? Is that what you're suggesting? To use both of them? Renee said, dietary aides hate when I'm in the room when they come to take their order because I afford the patient on double protein and other options. Exactly.
And low carb.
One of the kitchen girls has grown to know me and will actually ask me if I want to suggest anything for certain patients.
That's
no
awesome.
Food isn't PT, but they need the right fuel to progress and heal. Exactly.
It's all combined together. It works.
Right. And that's how medicine should be. It's all works together.
If you don't, you're basically just sabotaging what you're doing over here.
Right. Exactly. Because I know, and again, my surgeon thought I healed super fast.
He was amazed.
Yeah, and I really credit it because of keto and eating the yogurt and everything. Really, eating those clean foods really helped.
Like when I first started seeing my neurologist, I told him I was keto, and he was kind of on the fence about it. Remember, he's like, "Yeah, that's some weird diet, whatever." But then the more I've talked to him and the main nurse, I always see her at the same time in the checkups. They're always asking me, "How's it going with keto? Is it still working?" And
oh, really?
Wow. He goes, they're all like, "Did you do it?" And I started recommending to some of my other patients to do it too.
You never told me that. Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
Remember how he was kind of on the fence about it?
Yeah, he really was. Yeah. He was just like,
just keep doing it.
Yeah, because he's like, wow, you're probably one of his better MS patients then. Yeah. Sharon said, nah, just use your dehydrator. I just didn't want to listen to the Breville go for more hours.
Luckily for us, it's on the opposite end of the house.
Yeah.
We set it before we go to bed or when we leave.
But I wonder because I think we normally set them at 145, don't we?
I think so, or 135, I think, actually.
Well, that's what she said to do, 135.
I think, or 1.
Huh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we just don't do it
hit the button, it'll tell
correctly, Did you like spray yours or anything, or how did that go? Because I think usually we just slice it and then put seasoning on it and that's it. Renee said, I was on the fence.
Yeah.
Let's see if this. We got the kitty again.
Well, there's a sign.
I know. She sprayed the racks with avocado oil, dipped each slice in vinegar, then salted. Well, I wonder if the vinegar is what did it.
Well, we can try that.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
For telling us we're frozen. I was impressed by his attention to form. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I wonder if the vinegar did that. I wonder if by dipping it in the vinegar, but Heath is not a vinegar and salt fan.
I'm becoming, though.
I love salt and vinegar. Like, I've always loved that.
So what we can do then, we'll get, it comes in, what do you call it? The
zucchini?
Yeah, but the stick or whatever it is, what do you call that?
A tube?
Yeah. We'll get one of them and do it and see.
Yeah.
We'll usually buy 3 or 4.
Oh, we already turned all those into pickles.
Right.
Because that would have been fun to try too.
Yeah.
All right. I know it's not a good day for the kitty cat. She's too active today.
And that means She knows we need to go. So
yes, Laura, I love salt and vinegar too. Oh, all right. Use any seasoning. Okay, but I wonder if the vinegar, it helps dry it up. Maybe that's why it got crispier. I'm just curious. But let's call it a night till this cat decides she's going to come back again. Let's beat her to the punch, and we got to get going. So I go shopping because that's what he loves. And it's our anniversary month, so hopefully we'll see what they do for us tonight.
It's a thing too. It wouldn't let me put on the reservation that it was our anniversary.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I've never made reservations through Yelp before. Not that I remember, anyways.
No, whom an active kitty cat? I'm saying. Sharon said, "Have fun. Bye, y'all. Goodbye. Love y'all. Thanks for coming in. Y'all have a wonderful week. Start this week on a positive note. Yes. Whatever options Renee was like, think of something positive every day. Do your gratitude every day. Whatever helps. And then again, if you ever need a moment or you're having, sometimes we just need somebody to listen. That's what we got the Facebook group chat for, y'all. You always pop in there if you ever need to talk or need someone. There's always somebody there. So that's what it's there for, y'all. Bye.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.